Let's get into how you can calculate your total daily energy expenditure for your body. As we discussed so far, it's going to be different for you and for me. So it's going to be based on your height, gender, weight, physical activity, etc. Let's get into how can we know or calculate our total daily energy expenditure. Use Google Chrome or any other browser that you have and open a new tab and search for TDEE calculator. So there are a bunch of options that you get and different type of websites that you have to check your TDEE. So you can pick any one. I'm gonna go with the first option that I have, the TDEE calculator. So once you are in this page, there is a message to you showing learn how many calories you burn every day. So it also mentions using this TDEE calculator to learn your total daily energy expenditure. So you have two options here to choose imperial units or the metric units. So the imperial units is gonna ask you to enter the details like weight in pounds, height in feet and inches. Whereas the metric units is gonna ask you to enter the weight in kgs and height in centimeter. You can choose whichever is comfortable to you. I'm gonna go with the imperial metric here. So I'm gonna enter my age and the weight. If you are not sure of what your weight is in pounds, so you can just use a converter, type in kgs to pounds. So last time I checked, I was around 77. So that gives me close to 170 pounds. So I'm gonna put in like 170 and my height is 5'9". So I'm gonna select that, and the activity is like I'm currently going to gym 6 days a week. So I'm gonna select that 6 to 7 days a week. I'm not sure of my body percentage and this is optional. So you can just hit calculate. You will be seeing a page something like this, bunch of information over here, and we'll go through what all the information you can get from this page. The main thing that's highlighted over here is in my case, my maintenance calories. So my current maintenance calories is close to 2987 calories. So these are the calories that I need to maintain my current body weight. I have given as 170 pounds or 77 kilograms. For me to maintain 77 kilograms going forward, so I need to be intaking 2987 calories per day to maintain my current weight. So that's what the maintenance calories here refers to. This figure, the 20,908, is just shows it per week when the per day is multiplied by 7. On the right hand side, you see bunch of information over here, and the passage over here specifies that they have used a certain formula to calculate the total energy expenditure of my body. So the information that you see that I have highlighted is the calories that you need for specific type of activities of your body. So the first one is the basal metabolic rate, as we discussed, the BMR. So it also refers to the resting energy expenditure that we have discussed before, where this is the basic calories that your body needs for its metabolism and also providing enough energy for all your body parts for their proper functioning. And next one is the sedentary. So it shows me like I need to get 2788 calories per day if I am not doing any physical activity and just laying down on my couch. The next one is light exercise. Like maybe I'm planning to go to gym or work out or do running for 2 days a week. So then it shows me that I need 2381 calories a day to maintain my current weight. Then if I am doing moderate exercise, like maybe 4 to 5 times of lifting weights per week or doing some physical activity, it shows I need around 2600 calories per day to maintain my weight. And the heavy exercise, like going to gym 6 to 7 days a week, you'll be needing close to 2987 calories per day, as in my case, to maintain my current weight. So if you are an athlete, you are most probably going to involve in more physical activity. So you will be needing more calories in order to maintain your current weight. So the next section tells you your ideal weight and also your BMI score. So if you are someone who doesn't get much physical activity, then you can try to maintain your current body weight in this range. But if you are someone who are lifting weights and trying to build muscle, you need not take this range so seriously. So the BMI score, which is displayed over here, it is the body mass index score. So that kind of reflects on your height and your current weight. So if you look at the graph over here, you can check the ranges of underweight, looking normal, looking overweight. So the next section we have, it shows you the maximum muscular potential you can have, and again it uses a particular formula here. It suggests me that maximum potential I can have is at 166 pounds at 5% body fat, all the other conditions. So I'm just gonna leave that for now and then concentrate on the next one, the macronutrients. So this is an important section for you to consider and take into account. This shows 3 sections as for maintenance, for cutting and bulking. So cutting refers to losing some fat or some weight, and bulking refers to gaining muscle or gaining weight. This is my current maintenance calories. It shows me as like I require 2987 calories for maintenance, and while I'm trying to lose fat or cut some weight, suggesting me to cut 500 calories per day. So I'll be focusing on taking around 2487 calories per day with a 500 calorie deficit than required. So when I'm trying to build muscle, so it's going to show a 500 calorie surplus from my maintenance calories. So I'll be eating more and I'll be trying to gain weight. So then I would need around 3487 calories per day to gain some muscle and gain some weight. And this range, the cutting range of 500 and bulking range of 500, is not a hard number, and this can be adjusted based on your goals. So if you are trying to cut fat and lose some weight, so the more the calorie deficit you have, the more weight or the more fat you are gonna lose. For example, my maintenance calories is 2987. So instead of having a 500 calorie deficit, in case if I have a 1000 calorie deficit, so I'm gonna need around 1987 calories, which is again 500 less from what it's recommending me. So that's very low amount of calories that I will be getting a day, and there are side effects, and also it's not recommended to go into such a higher deficit range, as you'll have less energy and also hunger, and there are other drawbacks as well, like losing your muscle mass a bit. Same goes with bulking as well. This shows as 500 calories surplus, but if I increase this number to 1000, so I'll be consuming around 3987 calories, 500 more than what it is suggesting to me. Again, the idea here is to eat more and bump up your calories to gain weight is not right. So even though if you are increasing calories and eating more, your body requires only a particular amount of calories or particular amount of protein that it can be able to digest and grow your muscles too. So all the extra high amount of calories that you are adding on top of this are gonna eventually turn into fat, and you will be working again, cutting back on those calories and trying to lose that fat as well. So based on these, the basic suggestion is like to maintain your current weight, follow these calories that I have stated, that it has stated for you, and while trying to lose fat or lose some weight, you can go up to a maximum of maybe 500 calorie deficit or less than that, and we're also trying to gain muscle or gain weight, you can go up to a maximum of 500 calories surplus or less than that. This is not a one-time thing. Like for example, I'm calculating the calories that I need now, and maybe I'll monitor my weight next week and maybe after 2 weeks. So if there is an increase in my weight, so I'll come over here and I'll update my weight, and it shows me a different maintenance calories that I need. For example, I'm 170 now, and if I increase 5 more pounds, like after 2-3 weeks I am 175, you can just recalculate and it shows me now it's 3226 calories that I need to maintain my current weight. So my suggestion is, this is not a one-time thing. You calculate your calories and you revisit and you calculate them again, and based on your goals you can adjust them as it shows you all the details that you need over here. So there's one more detail which I'm going to mention. So that is the carbohydrate, fats and protein intake while you are under maintenance or cutting or bulking. So there it shows you 3 categories here: moderate carb, lower carb, higher carb. So if you observe the moderate carb, it's suggesting you to take 265 grams of carb per day. Under lower carb, it's suggesting you take 150 grams, and higher carbs, it's suggesting to take 378 grams. If you see a small detail over here, there's a ratio mentioned like 30, 35, 35. It means in a total 100% of calories, it's suggesting you a particular carb, protein and fat ratio. It's suggesting you to take 30% of your calories from protein and 35% from fats and 35% from carbs. So this can be adjusted. So let's discuss these in the next video, where I'll go through the ratios that you need and how you can adjust based on your goals. And these can also be adjusted as well if you're gonna need moderate carbs or low carbs or high carbs, based on how you want to feel and which one suits you more based on your goals of either maintaining your current weight or cutting some fat and losing some weight or gaining some muscle or weight. Under this, it also refers you few of the calorie tracking tools that you can consider to buy. There's a food scale, kitchen scale, which you can use to measure the food, and there's the bathroom scale, which you can use it to measure your current weight, and there's the MyFitnessPal app used to track the foods that you eat and also calories, which we'll be discussing more in further in detail in the upcoming videos, so stay tuned for that. So this is all the information that you need to have a knowledge about your total daily energy expenditure and how to calculate it based on your activity and body measurements. This is the first step or the starting step to know about your body, and based on your goals, how you can adjust the calories so that food that you intake is going to work according to the goals that you have set for yourself. So this is a free tool available anywhere, anytime, and also an essential one to take that starting step or the first steps towards a healthier lifestyle, and also as a long-term plan to maintain your current weight and not to have any drastic changes in weight gain or weight loss. I hope this video was helpful. You were able to learn about TDEE and how to calculate it for yourself. If you find this video helpful, please hit the thumbs up button so it reaches to more people so that they can be beneficial from the content. Also hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to stay updated on the upcoming videos that I have mentioned related to health and fitness. If you are also looking for information on workouts that you can do in gym or home, check out my Instagram profile by clicking on the link that I have pasted in the description. Go through the different type of workouts that I have already posted over there, few of the home workouts, different muscle groups you can exercise, and there are also tips for you to learn and improve on your form while doing them. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.